boxing analysis, man. Waiting on y'all to come into the room because we have a special one with what is next for Oleksandr Usyk from the Ukraine. So if you into this type of content with the heavyweight division, give me a thumbs up, hit that like button, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. So talking about this fight, it is so imperative and important to note that boxing is the sport of hit and not be hit. It's a sport of hit and not be hit. So with it being hit and not be hit, you got to understand that Usyk is super, super, super intelligent. The way he moves, for the 5 rounds that he fought, he knew he was going to beat Dubois from the offset, from round 1. I want to speak more to being a bully and the beginning of the, just the fight banter, the press conference, and how Daniel Dubois was trying to bully him, was pushing him against the when he was at the press conference, pushing him for no reason, talking to him crazy. I understand saying and the new, but you ended up getting flew. You got knocked down and knocked out, and he could have got up. So he really didn't want to get up from the first knockout. First knockdown. He got heart to get up from the first knockdown. But I say Daniel Dubois is a quitter because it's the second time. This one time that you did it, you get like a pass for me because I know how hard the sport of boxing is. But if you keep saying, nah, I'm going to call it a day, probably shouldn't be in the sport. You probably should go ahead and let it go. It ain't for you. As talented as Daniel Dubois is, as powerful as he is, it's just not for him, It's just not for him. Daniel Dubois can punch, excellent power, but once he can't land his shots, once he can't be the boogeyman himself, and he gets pushed back and gets hit with clean, effective punches and clean, effective shots, he cannot psychologically stay in the fight. And that's something that I noticed, and I've been noticing it. Been a fan of his work for some years now. He's fought some of the best. He really rarely turns down a challenge, so I respect that aspect of it. But his heart, if there was a meter, it'd be below average. It'd be like at a 3 or a 4. If I'm being honest. You do get points for getting up. But when you get knocked down and you could have got up and you look at your opponent and go, nah, this ain't it. I don't want to do it. And it's not like his eyes was closed. I give him credit if your eyes are closed or your jaw is broken or if you got knocked down 8-10 times in a row, something like that. But Daniel Dubois in that 5th round, when he got hit with that left, it was a left hook. Yeah, it was like a left hook. It was like a jab, left hook combo, jab, left hook combo. And when he got hit with that, that was all she wrote. That was, good night, Irene. And Usyk is just too talented. He's too good for a lot of these heavyweights. He has too much talent, too much speed. He's figured out the code of the heavyweight division, and he has the key. And until somebody shows that they can do something about it, it means nothing. Because in the rematch that he had with Fury, he did really well. In the first fight, he did really well. Usyk is a phenom, man. He knows how to dodge punches like nobody's business. And he has no fear because to go against somebody who's way larger than you, like a Dubois, and to say, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to outbox him, I'm going to use footwork, the excellent footwork that I have from the Ukraine, because they're known for their footwork, along with black fighters in America. I'm going to use my footwork to outmaneuver, outdance, outclass Daniel Dubois and just make it easy. He was counterpunching off the back foot really well, setting traps. That's something that's not talked about in boxing anymore since Mayweather. And a lot of people don't give Usyk his credit. He sets traps just as good, if not better, than Floyd Money Mayweather. He's supremely fast for that division. I mean, he punches as fast as a middleweight. He punches as fast as the middleweight. Y'all can hit that like button for me and subscribe to the channel. That's really all I ask for. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're here to talk Usyk and what's next for him. And we're here to talk Danny Dubois' psychology of when he gets hit in a fight and how he just taps out. That's what we're here to talk about. So if you're interested, come on into the room. If you're not, peace. You know? So Danny Dubois has a good jab. He does a good job with his jab. But like I said, when he gets countered, his kryptonite is counterpunching. And a lot of people is. I mean, I don't like being counterpunched. A lot of people don't like being counterpunched. But when you don't know how to see it through and see that there's more that you can do in the fight, that's the problem, is when you don't see it through and you just allow your intellectual or your mindset to just go awry because you're, I don't know, nervous, or I don't know what it is, or just don't have the heart to get back up and continue. Or maybe he really was done. Maybe he was spent. You know, that's another perspective, that's another angle of it that people not putting into perspective. Like maybe he just didn't have any more to give. And sometimes that's the case where you just don't have any more to give, you know. That's part of boxing. So big part of the sport is that people, you can train 6 weeks, 8 weeks, but until you get punched clean and flush, and let's be honest, Daniel Dubois can't see the punches coming. That's very discouraging. That's number one. Number two, he don't know what to do with Usyk's movement. He don't know what to do when Usyk is not letting him punch on him. When Usyk is not just sitting there being a punching bag, he don't know what to do. And skills pay the bill. So the range control, the distance control that Usyk has in the heavyweight division amongst these bigger, taller guys, that's not normal. So we got to start putting Usyk in the top 10 heavyweights of all time. If he continue this, if he gets another big win, it ain't got to be a knockout win, just another win against a heavyweight. Remember, he is a natural cruiserweight. This man is not heavyweight. He's been forcing himself to be a heavyweight. Let's keep that in mind. I want y'all to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. We here to talk Usyk, Dubois, the aftermath, you know. We're here to talk the aftermath. So, like I said, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Tap into, you know, what you believe. I'd love to hear what you all believe. I'm going to sit back and watch. I'm going to mute it and sit back and watch the fight again. I may even let y'all watch it. I think I'm going to mute it and let you all watch it as well. You know, we don't want to get any copyrights because, you know, YouTube be tripping with that. Love YouTube, but it be tripping with that. Let's see here. And then we're going to make a video about Clarissa Shields and Layla Ali coming up here soon, too. So be on the lookout for that and how big of a fight and how impactful of a fight that will be. So y'all stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. Hold on 1 second. I'm getting everything together, y'all. A nigga Xander. Go straight to library. Let me see what y'all saying. Let me know what y'all think in the chat about Oleksandr Usyk from the Ukraine. What do y'all got, chat? Here we go. I had to get this together real quick. Let's see what y'all talking about. There we go. Mute it. All right, hold on 1 second. All right. Boom. So, got the footwork. Got Usyk moving in a circle, half circle, boxing really well around the ring, doing what he does, controlling distance with the jab, being smart, using his footwork, establishing control, being the ring general in there, taking his time. And then you got Dubois receiving punches, trying to figure him out, trying to establish his jab, because the jab is key. You can establish your jab. That's so important in the sport of boxing. So we got Dubois moving and grooving, not really landing much, trying to establish some type of dominance. And you got Usyk landing counter left hands as Dubois falls in without throwing anything that's effective. So now we have Usyk using his range. Ooh, big left hand by Usyk. Big left hand shot by Usyk. Big shot by Usyk. Let's see, Usyk really don't waste a lot of punches. That's always very important as well. He's not wasting much. Big left hand by Usyk. Good jab. Another left hand by Usyk. And we're in round 5 where the knockout is on its way. Boom. Another left hand. Another left hand. Boom. Another left hand. Jab. It's just real simple. It's basic. 1, 2. Step to him. Left uppercut right there by Usyk. Partially land. Partial. Daniel Dubois smothering his work and still getting caught. So he smothered himself just to get hit with some shit. That's crazy. Threw like a 5-6 punch combination. Got frustrated. Got up, which is not bad by getting up. That's a good thing to get up. You know, he got heart. That's why I give him about 4 points for heart. At least he got up. But got smashed with the overhand left. That was a clean shot, 100% shot. And most people don't want to get hit by that. Even if the dude has cruiserweight power, it translates to heavyweight because he knows how to punch, when to punch. And that's all she wrote, folks. That's all she wrote. Too much talent, too much power, too much speed, too much timing. There's nothing you can do with that. So basically what I'm trying to tell you all is that Daniel Dubois, he can come back if he wants to, if your heart's still in boxing. But I personally believe he should call it a day. If he does want to come back, cool. But I don't know what opportunities he would have. Y'all can let me know in the comment section below, all my UK fans, what y'all believe. I believe that Usyk is one of the best boxers ever. I haven't made a lot of videos about him because I'm not really fond. I am fond of Eastern European fighters and stuff, but I don't usually do a lot of content on them unless, you know, they're just that phenomenal. And he's just that phenomenal. He's that good. He boxes at a high level. Each and every fight, he shows up each and every fight. No excuses. What's up with it, player? What's up, the Mexican G? Salute, brother. Salute, hermano. We here to talk Usyk, and we here to talk Dubois. And with Usyk and Dubois, it's an excellent fight that they had, man. You know, the rematch. Because Daniel Dubois, you know, I was talking about the psychology of how Daniel Dubois was yelling at him, screaming at him, saying things like, hey, I'm going to knock you out. I appreciate that, watching from work. Salute again. Saludos, hermano. I appreciate you. It's just amazing how Usyk boxes in such a great circle. He perfected it with his footwork. And Usyk controls distance better than, I'll say, hundreds and hundreds of fighters who is at the top level. I mean, he's just that good. He does everything well. Like, I really don't have much to complain about Usyk. Like, if anything, I would say punch more. When you're that accurate and you understand distance control as well as Usyk does, he should punch more. Usyk is so talented. And like I said, his jab is a hard jab. It's a nice stiff jab. He really hits you with it, you know? It's not as powerful as like a Miguel Cotto type of jab, but it's a commanding jab enough to make you reset. And he was making Daniel Dubois reset. Every time he would jab him and move. That's what's so great about jabbing and moving off the jab, pivoting off the jab. You make your opponent have to either lunge and throw a crazy overhand right in the orthodox stance to southpaw stance to get and find the right angle to land at full pressure. Because when you land with full pressure, your full shot, like Usyk was doing, it's just super hard for someone like Daniel Dubois, who really doesn't like resistance. He don't like being bullied. Daniel Dubois does not like being bullied, and the bully got bullied. Daniel Dubois was trying to bully Usyk in the press conference at different events, and it backfired. The bully got bullied. That's the honest truth. Amber Salenko, hi, how you doing? How you doing? I love to see women in the chat. Jaden Powell, what up? We here to talk Usyk Dubois. Usyk is so talented with range that I just don't understand how any other fighter can try to do something with him. It would take a Deontay Wilder with that 84-inch reach and just jabbing off the back foot. But I don't know what a Wilder would do with Usyk's angles. You know, Usyk has so many angles and uses so many different tactics with his angles. I don't see what a Wilder could do with that unless he commanded the jab from round one and really was sticking it to Usyk, you know, in that orthodox stance, just boom, popping it, like pop, pop, you know, with the hip and the shoulders popping it. That's the only way. That's the only way a Wilder, that if he beats Wilder, and I don't care about y'all saying he's done anyway, Wilder's done. If Usyk can beat a Wilder, a hungry Wilder, let's say Wilder's hungry and he really wants to win and he's, you know, revving up the press conference and he really, you know, showing that he can land shots on Usyk. If Usyk can take Wilder's power or even take his power away from him, he's the best. He's the best of this generation. I'ma pop that ass. All right, Diddy, gotta get you up out of here, baby. You being weird, baby. Got to go. We don't do no Diddy, man. No Diddy over here with that. You tripping, like doing too much. Anyways, got thrown off track. Usyk, what you were saying? Hold on. Yeah, power jab, not just a pawing jab. That's right, the Mexican G. The pawing jab is this, and that's what Dubois was doing a lot of, trying to establish his jab. Now, Usyk does it, but Usyk does what a lot of Ukrainians do and Eastern Europeans do. They throw your jab down. So, for instance, we have a glove right here. So, they do that. So, it's pawing, throw down. Paw, throw down. Paw, throw down. Now, what does that do? That offsets the rhythm of your opponent. So, if you constantly jabbing, so they're right here going head to head. And as they're going head to head, the person who keeps throwing the other person's jab down, that's frustrating. I don't know if you all noticed that, but Usyk does it. A lot of Eastern Europeans do it. Lomachenko does it. Even Cubans do it. Guillermo Rigondeaux did it a lot in the amateurs. He did it in the pros. He did it a lot against Nonito Donaye. So what I'm trying to say is establishing dominance with your jab is step number one when you're boxing. Step number one is dominance. You have to understand that dominance is everything. I would never have a fighter go in there and tell them, oh, have too much respect for your opponent, have respect. No, disrespect them and have dominance. Dominance is the order of the day. Without dominance, you have nothing. And Usyk understands that. Usyk is a fucking warrior. He's a general in there. And he establishes dominance from round one, from offset. From round one, he establishes pure dominance. Just pure dominance. And like I said, you had Daniel Dubois. I'm going to go to that short real quick. And I'm going to see all the shit talking he was doing. Let me turn it up. He kept yelling at him, and the new. When the bully gets bullied. I'm going to show y'all this real quick. Let me go back. Hold on. Let me go back. When the bully gets bullied. Let's show it. When the bully gets bullied. Let's change it around town. All right. Pay attention. Boom. You can't bully a soldier. You can't bully a true general, man. What the fuck are you doing? Usyk ain't no pussy. And you yell, I want my revenge. I want my revenge. Just to get your ass whooped. You didn't even touch Usyk. Oh! Then you lay down there like you on the couch. Get your ass up. Like you on the motherfucking couch. Get your ass up, boy. Get your ass up. That's what you get. Pushing them and shit. Pussy. Calling him a pussy. Damn. I want my revenge. I want my revenge. And Usyk looking like, is that really what you want to do, fuckface? You fucked yourself. Is that what you want to do? Look at him. Lost. 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 One more time. Usyk like, man, you don't get the fuck out of my face. So, like I said, man, I just had to show y'all a couple clips. And like I said before, you cannot command what you cannot control. Let me say it again. You cannot command what you cannot control. Boxing is the art of hit and not be hit. It's the art of being smart, being disciplined. Usyk trains all year round. Usyk is in shape all year round. He may not be the most aesthetically pleasing with the muscles and all that, but he handles business. Hit that like button. We got 87 people in the room. Get them likes up, man. And subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. I can't say that enough. Subscribe to the channel, man. He looked like he was getting out of bed. Sometimes the first tell of how the rest of the fight will go, it will let you know. Yeah, man, he was retreating. He didn't look as confident as he said he was. He would have been winging shot. If he was that confident from round one, talking all that shit, you would have came in there on some Mike Tyson type shit. You feel me? So he's just not what he say he is. You know, he's not what he says he is. So I want to know what y'all think, though, in the comment section below. Do you believe that Usyk is do you believe Usyk is done with boxing, or does he think you're going to come back and try to conquer a Joshua or, well, you already did that, but a Wilder, that's what I meant to say, a Deontay Wilder, or any of the other top heavyweight, maybe Joseph Parker versus Usyk. What do you all think about that? I want to see in the comment section. Y'all hit that like button too, man. Come on, get them likes up. Get them likes up, get them likes up. Get them likes up. Yep, I need y'all to get them likes up for me, man. We here talking Usyk and Dubois. What you think of Pac's performance? PR boy. Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao is Ninong. Ninong in the Filipino language, Tagalog, means Godfather. And he boxed like the Godfather of boxing, man. He's really him. He's really that dude. Manny Pacquiao is one of them ones, and he will always have my respect. Not only because of him giving back to his people willingly and freely, but him teaching the word of God, which a lot of y'all need. And I love that he does that. And he was preaching all night long. So shout out to those who believe in God. Michael De Jesus, Wilder is not a top heavyweight. That's your opinion. The facts are still the facts. Wilder is still in the top 20 of fighters today. You could look it up. If you're in the top 20, you're a top fighter. You know, especially if you have won a world champion before. I mean, a world championship before. He has won a world championship several over in the heavyweight division. He was almost undisputed, or I think he was undisputed at one point. I could be wrong, but I know he had more than 3 belts. I know that. Wilder is not the same anymore. He's had the life and soul beat out of him by Fury. Fury took his soul. That will always be his op. That will always be his dance partner that he wish he could get that 4th fight with, but it's over. That ship has sailed. Wilder's only had 1 belt. That's the thing. How many heavyweights has went on a heavyweight knockout spree of not just quote unquote cab drivers and CDL men, but he knocked out some prominent heavyweights. Helenius was a prominent top 5 heavyweight at the time. Go back and look. And he knocked out Helenius. Look up when he fought the Polish Nightmare dude. I think that was his name, the Polish Nightmare. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. It was a bald head, kind of skinhead looking dude. He knocked him clean out with 1 punch. And that dude was in the top 5, top 10 at the time. Look it up. Only value if you're in the conversation in that time, in your prime, top 10 heavyweight. If you're not, or I'll even say top 5, you're knocking out top 5 heavy. That's why him and Joshua not fighting is the equivalent of Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather. They should have fought at the height of the hype in 2017, 2018. They should have fought then. I understand when the pandemic happened, or even in 2022, they couldn't have fought then, but they should have fought in 2017, 2018. That's the honest truth. I always love Wilder. I just wish he went with some more valid coaches. Like how he can box, he just don't listen. Wilder can box. Wilder is athletic as fuck. Look what he did to Berman Stavern. Berman Stavern was top 5 heavyweight at the time. Go back and look. He had the title. He was top 5 heavyweight. Look him up. And he beat the shit out of Berman Stavern. First fight was more life and death, like he was going at it. But that second fight, the movements, he looked like he was dribbling a basketball. He was using his athletic side-to-side movement and knocked him out. That was beautiful heavyweight boxing right there. It didn't look more pleasing to y'all because y'all want to see somebody be stiff and do what Klitschko do and just jab, throw the big right hand, knock somebody out. But Wilder provided entertainment value. When he was in his prime, look it up. He was providing, I know y'all laughing, you could laugh all you want. I'm telling you from what I saw, he was providing entertainment value. Sometimes it's not all about being perfectly technical, because if that was the truth, you all would love Floyd Mayweather. Come on. But we make different correlations and standards for different fighters depending on if we race loyal, let's keep it real, ethnicity, background, if they talk shit, if they don't talk shit. Because people didn't like Muhammad Ali, but Muhammad Ali was very entertaining to me. When he was coming up, I wasn't around, but my uncles and grandma and grandpa tell me, people hated Muhammad Ali because he talked and spoke up. People like somebody to just be quiet. They like a Joe Louis. Quiet, shuffling your feet, get the knockout, and get out the ring. And don't say nothing. People don't like braggadocious black or Latino fighters. They just don't like it. They say they do, but some triggers in their soul seeing it. That's the honest truth. That's the honest truth. I agree he got stiff the past 4 years. Wilder, he used to move better than I think it is. It's the coaching. And Wilder has to humble himself. And I think he has done that. And he's still young. It ain't like he's 45 years old. He's still young. Yes, he's been knocked out, but it ain't like he's been knocked out consistently. He was getting knocked out consistently for 2 or 3 fights, and he took the time off that you need. Hit that like button, y'all, and subscribe to the channel. He took the time off that he needed, and that's important in boxing, is take the time off like Manny did. Manny took the time off, and he's more refreshed now. Mexican G said he liked more humble fighters. So you more into Juan Manuel Marquez type of fighters. I am too. I love Juan Manuel Marquez. That's my favorite Mexican outside of Salvador Sanchez. Y'all don't talk about him enough. He was technical. He threw punches and bunches, brought entertainment value, had a different type of the 45, the uppercut. He had a 45 uppercut that was just brilliant. I don't know if y'all know boxing like I know boxing. I've been doing this shit for years. Like, I've been watching these fighters and studying for years. And Juan Manuel Marquez is one of those ones that people don't talk about enough. He's a super legend, and he doesn't get the proper respect that he deserves. And there's a lot of brown Mexicans that don't get the proper respect that they deserve. That's just the honest truth. They just don't. They just don't. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's see here. Parker is next. Parker is an excellent fight. Parker is a excellent fight. Excellent fight. Excellent fight. Not next because of the little streak he's on, but see him winning. MMA events vlog says, but don't see him winning. He can give him a good, smart fight, though. So you don't see Usyk winning, or you don't see Parker winning? I see Parker has a chance because he got the power, and if he got the right mentality and he can get through Usyk's punches, he can make it a tough night for Usyk and maybe even clip. Usyk can be clipped. Usyk not perfect. Noe Mo says, you look like one of those famous actors. Thank you. I appreciate that. I couldn't appreciate that more. I appreciate that. When I was a kid, I always wanted to act, so go figure. Let's see here. I always love water. Boom, boom. Let's see what y'all saying. Slide Counter says, I like Usyk versus Cabal too. That's what's up, man. Usyk versus Cabal. MMA Events Vlog says, don't see Parker winning, but he'll give him a good, smart fight. Yes, a good, smart fight. Indeed, I do believe that a person that is smart with how they move can do well with Usyk. But if you're moving crazy and you're just running into shots, you're going to make it a short night for yourself. And that's what Dubois was doing. He was very defensively irresponsible. And let's keep it real, he just couldn't see the punches coming. A lot of y'all don't understand boxing. Y'all don't, Roger said it best. You don't know shit about boxing. You get into an actual boxing ring and let me know if you can last one round with somebody like me who's been doing it for 15 plus years. Let me know. Because me, I have no fear. I'm not blinking. I'm not closing I don't wing punches like that. I'm not, I'm not scared. So I can take a punch too. I have an awesome chin. So I'm going to go straight forward and see what you got. And once I see that you can't hurt me, these girls keep hitting me up. Go on somewhere. But once I see that you can't hurt me, I'm going right in with my jab. And I'm going to be surgical with it. I'm going to touch you to the belly button. I'm going to touch you to the liver with it. Because I know how to really put it at an angle. A lot of people just jab one way, straight. I know how to jab and throw it at an angle and keep my guard up. That's the difference. That's the difference. And then I'm going to go to the body. And then I'm going to go to the head. Once I see that you're tired, the head got to, I'm going to knock the head off, man. And I'm not just going to aim at the temple. I'm not aiming here. I'm aiming here. I'm aiming here. And I'm aiming behind the head. And I'm aiming right below the ear. Why? Because that's where your equilibrium is at. Your equilibrium gets thrown off, it's a wrap. You done. I don't give a fuck how much you work out, how good you think you are. Edgar Berlanga was no good after his equilibrium got thrown off. God damn. Keep calling me. Get the fuck out of here. But anyways, Usyk does so many things well, man. PR Boy says, not gonna lie, I like the trash talkers and the humble fighters. I feel like we need a balance of both. Yeah. And since I feel promoters don't promote well anymore, Turkey and Dana partnership though. Yeah, we should see some awesome fights because of that. Marie, another woman in the chat. What's up? I love to see women in the chat. Love to see women boxing fans. Women de Bruin. So are you French? You from France? You from France? I don't see fans talking about Kabajal. He from Germany, fought against the Chinese heavyweight. I'm going to start talking about, I'm glad you brought him up. Marie, I'm gonna do some research because I like to see new fighters and new faces. So just because you said that, I'll be looking it up. Oh, from the Netherlands. Okay, cool. Cool. I learned something new. Learned something new. Riyadh season. That guy is a good heavyweight. Nobody talking about him. I mean, it's just like Shiraz. Nobody was really talking about Shiraz until Shiraz did his big one with Berlanga. And it's the dominant fashion that he did it in. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. Marie, I just talked about Cabal. Yeah, slide and counter just talked about Cabal. That's true. I'm gonna start looking them up. I'm not very keen on them. You know, I gotta see what y'all see. I gotta see what you all see. So in the comment section below, who do you want to see Usyk fight next? Give me 5 fighters. 5 fighters that you want to see Usyk fight next. Because Usyk said he got more in the tank. Usyk really can retire right now, and he can be one of the first ballot Hall of Famers coming up. But Usyk said he wants a couple more fights. So who are those couple more fights? Who's going to test Usyk? I'm asking the boxing fan, because y'all know so much. Y'all watch all the fights. Who is going to hurt Usyk? Who can hurt Usyk? Who can put it to him? Who's not scared of Usyk's aura? He got aura right now. That's what I want to know. Kazmat Shiraz is here, man. He looked tough. Never heard of him before, right? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And you know his name? His name means lion. It means strong. You know, Shiraz's name is a big name. Maybe Andy Ruiz, if he comes in shape. Yeah, Andy can take a punch, so put him in there. Put him, but he ain't fought. But see, this is the thing. I don't like inactivity. I haven't seen a lot of Andy Ruiz fight. He got to fight more, man. You can't fight once a year. You got, man, listen, what was hurting these fighters? Now, if you get knocked the fuck out, that's different. But what's hurting these fighters, you're not fighting enough. There was a point Mike Tyson had 20 fights in a year. 15 to 20 fights in a year. You gotta fight, man. Julio Cesar Chavez used to have 30 fights in a year. You gotta fight. You gotta stay, man. Your craft is your craft. What you don't use, you will lose. What you don't use, you'll lose. You gotta respect your craft, man. Parker, Cabal, Torres, Chisora, Wardley. Okay. It's an interesting matchups that you got there. I think Chisora get his ass knocked the fuck out early. That's what it'd be the same shit that we see with Dubois. Even though Chisora is tough, I think he'll just get hit with too many punches. His defense is too leaky and he's too old now. Parker and probably Cabal is probably the only, and Torres maybe. I agree 100%. Riyadh season, Turkey is the best thing to happen to boxing. I love it. No more pay-per-view. I paid for that pay-per-view with Manny Pacquiao. It was $80. I don't mind because I don't pay for pay-per-views a lot. But, you know, it is what it is. I think the last fight was against Big Baby Miller. But taking time off is also good for your brain. Yeah, you got to let your brain cells, your neurological brain, you got to let your psychological brain, your neurons, just basically what I'm trying to say is your neurons in your brain, you have to let them heal. And you must take time to be around loved ones and family. It's so important. Usyk fought Chisora before and gave him his toughest test so far. Slide and counter. I like that name. Slide and counter. Slide, counter. Slide and counter. That's smooth, man. I like that name. It's a cool name. But I do agree Chisora is older now. Too many war. I'm telling you, if Chisora ain't finished off, Usyk will finish him off. Pause. But he will knock him the fuck out. He'll get him up out of there. He'll get him up. That's what I believe. I believe it won't be close. Won't be close. Howdy, howdy. What's this stream about? You know what? You don't read. I don't know what's up with you people and not reading. So Sly, yes, you are going to get joned on. You're going to get the dozens. You're gonna get embarrassed because I don't understand why why do you come in here and you don't fucking read? Are you illiterate, nigga? You can't read between the lines? Are you slow? It's a boxing channel. Why would you click on something? I never just click on any fucking video. If I click on something, it gotta be what I want it to be. Like, I don't even understand when people come into people's pages to do hate and trolling. Why are you wasting your time? Go get some money or something. Makes no fucking sense. You're on a vertical with no title. Go look at the title of the video. You slow. Let me get your ass up out of here. You retarded. You retarded. I don't like retarded people. I like intelligent people. I like intelligent people. You getting the fuck out of here. The Mexican G would never ask nothing like that. He's intelligent. I like intelligent people. When you come into this room, this is a high level. I'm letting you know, because I might intimidate you with how I am, because I like intelligence. I don't like stupidity. I don't listen to stupidity. If I can't learn from you, I get the fuck on. I'm big on being around people who are smarter than me, because that's how you elevate. That's how you participate and get to the highest level of life. You cannot be around losers, and you a loser, Sly. You retarded. How you gonna come into this live and not know what you coming into this live about? You slow. You fucking slow, bro. You slow. I don't like slow people in my chat. I'm cool on it. You really can see yourself out. Peace. You know what I'm saying? I got mods like the Mexican G that don't play them type of games. That's why he became a mod, because he ain't on no dumb shit like a lot of y'all do. Not you, Slide Encounter, not you, MMA Events Vlog, Marie David Ruin, PR Boy. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are freaking phenomenal. And I appreciate all of you all for tuning in and learning the sport of boxing at a high level. That's what I want to promote on this channel. If you don't learn nothing else from me, is that when you come to this channel, it's about high level, doing things at a high level, a high focal point, being the best you can be. Even if you're working right now, give the best that you can give, but still work on your dream when you get home. It's very important to work on yourself and be your best self. It's key to life. It's just key to life, man. What do you believe in when it comes to the sport of boxing to make it better? That's what I want to know now going forward. What would make the sport of boxing better when it comes to maybe, I don't know, the background in between fights? Do you want to see, I don't know, like, you know, Turkey was talking about a shrinking ring. Like, what do you all want to see that you believe that will take the sport of boxing to the next level? Do we need to have more people doing more national anthems, more theatrics? What will give you your best bang for your buck? Did you like the way Don King used to promote back in the day? Like, what do you all value? That's like the outside stuff of boxing, like not just, you know, the sport, just letting their hands go and seeing the art of the sport. What do you all want to see around the sport to make it bigger and better? That's what I want to know from the boxing fan. So we spoke a lot on Usyk and how talented he really is. You know, Usyk is just one of those fighters that, like I say, it's a one in a generation talent to go from cruiserweight and just be so dominant, not be scared. I thought he was going to be a little nervous being, you know, a shorter guy amongst all those giants, but obviously height don't matter. I always tell people that your height does not matter. You have to have intangibles. You have to have intangibles. To get what is tangible, you have to have intangibles. And a lot of fighters don't have intangibles. They don't have where they can reach into their book of thoughts and say, okay, I'm going to reach into this bag tonight. Like Andre Ward would do that. Andre Ward could come get you if he wanted to, but he preferred to sit back, be slick, liked his mid-range, and he liked to box. That was Andre Ward, man. Stab you to the body, come up with the left hook to the head, you know, um, check left hooks, pull counters. You know, he did it his way. He did it his way, man. He didn't do it how Mayweather did it, but he did it his way. And they both retired undefeated in their own way, and that's just what it was, you know. That's what it was. And that's what it is. Like, what style of boxing do you all prefer? What style of boxing do you all prefer? What style of boxing do you all prefer? Because I love every style, to be honest. As long as you're not only throwing 10 to 20 punches around, I like every style. That's all. But I like every style, to be honest. Yeah, boxing is so fun to me. I just love seeing people like Usyk who love what they do. They love the sport. They have such a passion for the sport. And you just tell who works on their craft and who doesn't. Because talent, without it being nurtured, is wasted talent. Talent only takes you so far. Your gifts only take you so far. What take you to the next level is the things people don't like to talk about. Being able to endure. Endurance is key. 2, do you have mental fortitude? When things get tough, can you rise to the occasion? And then 3, you must have discipline when things are not going your way. It's key. Those 3 things make you a man. Those 3 things are just everything in life, you know. Let me get you up out of here, Davey D. Get you up out of here, man. You on some bullshit. Got to go, Davey D. You gotta go, baby. You come in here talking dumb shit. You gotta go. Tyrell V, what up with it? You say you look like Shock G. That's cool shit. Shock G was that nigga. Shock G got hella bitches. So, hey, that's cool. Let me look like Shock G. I'll take that. I get told I look like a lot of light-skinned niggas. I get told I look like fucking Dubois when he was younger. I get told I look like Bobby Dubois, which is my uncle. I get told I look like fucking Kirko Bangs. Sometimes I get told I look like everybody, man. You know. So it is what it is. I don't mind. People say what they say. People see what they see. So, you know. If anybody want to know, I look just like my father. Me and my father like twins. So, like mustache, chin hair, facial shape, everything for the most part. Oh, you a light-skinned dude too. That's what's up, bro. Well, salute, because a lot of us, man, we get shitted on. But I ain't gonna go into that. But we get shitted on, bro. But we really, you got who else? You got Malcolm X. You got motherfucking Miguel Cotto. Even though he, you know what I'm saying, he black and native. You got freaking Lawrence Fishburne. Motherfucking Uncle Phil. You got, man, so many people who represented a masculine presence as a light-skinned black man. You know what I'm saying? You got a smart guy, Taj Mori, as a grown man, how he handle business. There's so many, man. I can go, you know, Dollar. I can go down the line. So many. None of them look alike. I know Terrell V. It's crazy, but people just tell me weird. I don't know. People see what they see, like I told you. So. Got a lot of light. Yeah, they do. They do. I peep that. They do. But man, let's stay on topic. We here to talk Usyk, and we here to talk Daniel Dubois. You keep it boxing though. Like, let's keep it boxing, because that's the topic. And I just believe that, man, I don't see nobody fucking with Usyk, bro. I'm gonna get right back to it. Usyk, the talent bar is just Heavyweights are just not used to somebody moving so much. He moves so much, bro. Bro, he moves so much. He moves too much. And when somebody moves as much as he moves, you either A, got a triple jab and still keep your guard up and block punches. Because if you don't, you're going to get hit and countered and hit and countered and hit and countered and hit and countered. So you have to make him fight you, you know, throw him off his game and make him bite down on his mouth guard and fight. Ukraine needs to let us see into the real boxing camp. That would be awesome. Terrell V, we would all love a good documentary of Ukrainian boxers. But I think because it's so strict over there, I don't think we'll ever see it. Just like there's not a lot of Russian documentaries of Russian boxing and like doing it how Americans do it because they value more privacy, secrecy, that kind of thing. So I think low key they don't even like them coming over here. Low key, you know, if there's Ukrainians in the chat, if there's Russians in the chat, Eastern Europeans in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think, I think it's a fascist country. I think it's more of a communist country. They don't really like that kind of stuff. Just like China don't like a lot of the things that we like over here in America, you know. They're more reserved. They're more guarded. They don't like all that shit. They like their privacy. Here, we expose everything, tell everything, show everything, you know. We are exposed culture in America. Everything is exposure, attention, you know. And a lot of other countries, like I said, they're more, especially Eastern European, they're more old school. They move in a more old school fashion. Y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button for me and subscribe to the channel. Lots of Ukrainian fighters have a massive amateur record. Yes, they do, Terrell V. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, Terrell V. I appreciate those who have donated to the channel, you know, so I can get new equipment. I already got my tripod and all that kind of stuff. So I appreciate y'all donating to the channel because it's up, you know, it's up and it's stuck, bro. I'm going to be making videos consistently. So shout out to y'all who have been invested into my channel. It don't matter if you've been giving me $5, $10, $20, whatever. Thank you for investing into the channel. Y'all real ones for that. For real. Like, I truly appreciate it. I'm not an ungrateful person, so I appreciate it. But getting back to it, you gotta value speed. You gotta value power. And somebody like Usyk, who's 38, you know, it's not like, I'm telling you, he's not invincible, though. If he gets hit with the right punch, he can be hurt. And it's your job to pick up on when he's hurt and to pick up on what shots would make sense to hurt him with. I believe he could be hurt with a good straight right hand down the pipe. And that's why it's intriguing to me to watch a Wilder versus Usyk fight, especially if Wilder's got a good full 8-week training camp, confident, and believes he could do it. He probably can do it. Because life is all about belief. If you believe you can do something, then you can do it. If you don't believe you can do something and you keep telling yourself in your subconscious and train your subconscious that you can't do something, then you won't be able to do it. Life is really that simple. It's about, are you torturing yourself or are you giving yourself the necessary tools to thrive and make your life easier? Everything that we do in this life is supposed to be tools. Using different tools, both mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. You should be using what you have to get what you desire. And once you get what you desire, you can require something from others and you can give back. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people do. That's like the cycle of life. So if I want to be a prime minister, I can't. Lost property guy, what are you trying to say? You're not making no sense. You're not making no sense, lost property guy. You coming in here, I guess, trolling, trying to throw off the energy. It's not working. Dubois disappointed me, though. We only expect one thing from Dubois, but I expected more from him than AJ. I agree. But I guess styles make fights. Yeah, styles do definitely make fights. So I got about 5 more minutes for this video. If y'all have any further questions, comments, either any further questions, comments, or concerns, let me know in the comment section. What fights would you like to see me do an analysis on going forward? What fights would you like to see me Okay, let me get you up out of here. You retarded. Don't like retarded people coming into my chat. Well, slow. Let me say that. Slow. I don't like slow people coming into my chat. Y'all have anything else to say either about the fight or what fight you want me to do an analysis on next, or what fighter you would like me to do a breakdown of next, then I will do it. What's up? Saludos, BX, New York. You Boricua, yo soy Boricua pa que todo lo sepa, wepa, wamp. Rolly roll. Where you from in the BX, man? From the Gardens? Where you from, bro? You from the projects? You from Bushwick? I mean, where you from? BX. Got invited to a party. They said there'll be free tacos. Turned out it was the border. Oh, you come here with the jokes. That's what's up. Suarez, Junior Suarez. You're funny. Sedgwick Avenue. Okay, that's a real area. It's a thorough area. It's a historic area. Sedgwick. Okay. That's what's up. Near Yankee Stadium. Okay. That's dope, man. Shout out to y'all. A lot of rich history. You know, that's what hip hop came from, the boogie down Bronx, boogie down Bronx. Some of the best dressed people come from the Bronx. Back in the day, people say the Bronx is the most dirtiest, wildest, craziest borough. You know, Charlemagne said shit like the craziest people either come from Florida, all of Florida, or the Bronx, New York City. And so it's crazy, man. I do be seeing some crazy ass videos from the Bronx. I'm not gonna lie. I be seeing some crazy, wild videos from the Bronx. So I'm not gonna lie to you about that. I be seeing some wild shit. Motherfuckers be getting into it in the summertime, boy. But y'all got a lot of love there too. A lot of people that take care of one another. So shout out to the boogie down Bronx. There's nothing abandoned. Okay, that's good. That means the Bronx is progressing, because back in the day, it used to be a lot of abandoned housing and stuff. So very expensive to live here now. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy work. It's real crazy work. Y'all let me know in the comment section what video you want me to do next. Y'all got 3 minutes. Let me know what video y'all want me to do next. And we'll get right back to it. Let me know what video you would like me to do next in the comment section below. Because this one is a wrap. This one is a wrap, man. We ain't discussed everything about Usyk, everything about Dubois and him quitting, because that's what he did. He quit. Even his own countryman said he quit. Bellew said he quit. Other UK ex-fighters said he gave up, bruh. That's what it is. Blesses my bro. Peace. Appreciate you. Rolly bro. Y'all got a minute to tell me what fight y'all want me to do an analysis on next. Before y'all go though, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. That is first and foremost very important to me, is for you to subscribe to the channel. If you do that, I appreciate you. Most importantly, I appreciate you. So, yeah, man, that's pretty much what it is. Yeah, before y'all leave up out of here, drop in the comment section what fight you want me to do analysis on next. That's the topic right now. What fighter or fight you would like me to do analysis on next? Drop it in the comments below. Like I said, when you first come in, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. My favorite is J-Mac versus Piper Perry. Okay, let me get you up out of here. You're trolling. We don't work with trolls. You got to go. You don't do the trolling. Let me get you up out of here. You gotta go. Peace. Like I said, let me know. Y'all got about 10 seconds. What in the comment section below, what fight y'all want me to do next? Let me know. Peace.